Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Viking Conquest. Now, when we left off, we had made some rather significant progress. I have to say, I was rather pleased by it, because, obviously, a couple of episodes ago we did have that rather monumental defeat. But that is the way of things, and I'm very glad that most of you understood that, because, you know, Warband, Mount Blade, there are going to be defeats. Even the most great rulers do have defeats, even though I am not particularly one of those, but still, I would like to just stress that enough. Okay, so as you can see, Jarl Halfdan himself has decided to confer Tref Gob upon us, which is actually very nice indeed. So let us accept that honor, thank you very much. We have been waiting at Edinburgh for quite some time because I have decided that it would be a good idea just to rejuvenate our morale a little bit because, as you know, resting in a Viking Conquest gives you morale. As you can see, your troops feel refreshed from the night's rest. And I do believe that will be enough to get us excellent. No, it's average. Oh, wow. That's not too good. That is not too good. Okay, so without further ado, gonna head into the meat hall, see if we can... Aquitanian skirmishers. Not entirely sure whether we'll go with those, but yes, we're gonna be heading off into the open ocean waves. And we'll see what we can do about tracking down some more Vikings, because, goodness me, we do need the money. We need a lot of money so that we can restore the ship that we confiscated, or borrowed, from some Viking units. Ah, wait a minute, what is that? No, that's a fisherman? Ooh, a light breeze. I like the light breezes. They are very fast indeed, I like it. Okay, so let's head on over here. Usually this is where we find Vikings. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to find them and I won't have to cut away here. That would save me a lot of time, but yeah, you know me. Sometimes it just takes way too long to find these things. Wow. Okay, it appears that they might actually be a lot more difficult to find than previously. Aha, found one. Thieves. Really? I'm actually... Should I be choosy? Really? Because I have... No. I have below average morale. We need to take these guys on. At least take them out as quickly as we can, because we need the morale. I have no idea how much morale we're going to be getting for this, but I'm hoping it's actually going to be something good. But, whoa, the ocean is actually very rough right now, as you can see, but we're moving at a extremely good pace. Look at that, 11 speed. 12 speed, I would assume, in just a second, maybe? No, 11 is the max. Okay, well, wow. That's actually pretty impressive, I have to say. Now, I'm actually wondering, why are the bandits on different ships? They must have some really small ships, but goodness me, I did not realize that. Okay, well, so the best I can hope for is that most of them are going to be knocked unconscious by our units. And we'll hopefully be able to take all of them prisoner as a result, because we do have a rather large prisoner's hold right now. But, of course, me actually attacking them with spears and various other sort of pointy weapons, that's definitely not going to help our prisoner-taking cause, is it? So maybe me killing that one guy was not a good idea. 1 morale? Really? Okay, that's really not too good, is it? Okay, I'm going to leave all the loot for our men, because that's going to increase our morale. And I don't think there's actually anything that we really need. So let's leave all the loot. There we are. That's another 5 morale. That's actually really nice. So yeah, that's fine. Oh! Masterless men. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Take on all these guys. So, I'm actually thinking, should I offer them a place in our army? No. Let's do it. Okay, so too renowned for this, but I do believe we'll be getting a lot more in the way of morale, which would be really nice. So we are at 6-7 speed already, so I don't need to engage the oars, thankfully enough. That will be completely fine. And, oh wow, it's actually gone to 10. Whoa, okay, the wind is definitely in our favor this day. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's hopefully be able to get over there really quickly to assist our units. Bear in mind that most of these masterless men right now are bowmen. So they are going to have more ranged capability than we would otherwise be used to. So, wait a minute. Does me damaging their ship during combat... Oh, and I actually hit someone. Does me damaging their ship during combat actually determine how much damage they have in terms of when we take it? Maybe it does. Wow, wouldn't that be something? Well, who knows? I think it might just be because they've been sailing for quite some time and they haven't been to a port. and repaired it, I suppose. That could also be the reason. So, yeah, let's just take that into account. Now, there is actually one guy on that boat over there. Do you see that? One guy with such a huge boat. I have no idea what he's doing right now, but he is getting absolutely pincushioned. A farmer, no less. Wow. How did he become part of the Masterless Men? Who knows? But there it is. 2 morale as well. We can take 17 prisoners, and we can rescue 11 ruffians, which is actually quite nice. We're going to leave all the loot for our men once again. That's another 6 morale. I will not leave the loot when it comes to Vikings, that's for sure. We are going to be looting those guys. I am actually unsure where these Vikings have gone. So, yeah, now that it's turned to calm and 1.4 speed, I'm going to cut away, and I'll see you once we've found some Vikings. Hopefully it will be rather soon. Okay, so I headed back to the borders of, well, should we say the Northumbrian territory, maybe heading slightly into the Kingdom of Warband. They will not be too happy about that, but I was able to find some Norwegian Vikings as well as some Swedish Vikings, so I'm hopeful that we'll actually be able to take both of their parties on, but yeah, the Swedish Vikings do have 23 elite Vikings, so that's going to be very, very tricky, but hopefully, oh yeah, that actually reminds me that there's actually no wind whatsoever right now, so this is going to be a rather, well, slow battle, which is not great. Not great, I gotta say, but I have faith. Do I have faith in our units over there? I am hopeful. I am hopeful that we have faith in those guys. We are seeming to somewhat be teetering on the edge of 6 and 7 speed, so I suppose that's not too bad, but yes, I really wish that we could row a little bit faster, but that's just how things are going to be, unfortunately enough. One of our ships is all the way back there. I have no idea why they're taking so long. It could be because that ship is monumentally damaged, and that is causing a great deal of difficulty with their speed. So let's hopefully be able to do some damage to these guys at least. Maybe to that guy over there as well? Maybe. Oh my goodness, they're coming in here. They're very, very quickly coming in. Okay, well, it appears as though we're actually doing okay in terms of, well, oh, headshots. And we're doing okay in terms of doing damage to them. Now, we do need to head back a little bit, don't we? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's turn, shall we? Turn. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I suppose, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, that one boat that we have right here is just being absolutely decimated. Well, I suppose the only good thing that is currently coming out of this is the fact that we do have a lot of javelin throwers. Not that many, though, because we seem to be getting taken out a lot faster than we would have liked. But now, yes. Oh, no, no. Ah, yeah. The naval combat is a little bit of an issue some of the time, but I don't believe it will be very soon, because we can take this guy out, hopefully, very, very nicely. All right, there we are. We have now boarded. Yes. Some of those were knocked unconscious. Very nice. We must lose a couple of units to be able to gain a couple of prisoners, I suppose. And now we have the last remaining boat here. Where is our... oh my goodness, there's our last boat all the way in the distance. Not really doing too much. Now we are having a couple of difficulties with this particular boat right here. Let's move it so that it's a little bit more in the side. There we go. Okay, now we can jump on. No, we cannot still jump on. Huh. Okay, I might have to... oh, there we go. Now we can head over. Very nice. Okay, so most of them do seem to be getting knocked unconscious, which is great. We can hopefully take out this guy, knock him unconscious. No, just kill him. Wow. Okay, I didn't really want to kill him, that's for sure. Well, whatever the case, I do believe that is indeed a victory, but we have lost a rather significant amount of our units. Is that a victory? I'm not too sure yet. There is still 2 units over there. Okay, we're going to have to use this boat to get over there, but as you can see, it's actually not very agile, suffice it to say. We do have a lot of javelin throws on that other boat there as well, so that should be fine. Hopefully they'll be able to take him out. Egil is over there, after all, and he is one of our most valued warriors. And there we go. Very nice. And Agathanos fell overboard, which is not great. We do have to pump the water out of his lungs, apparently, this time again. Okay, so our party loses 4 morale for whatever reason. I suppose because we lost so many units in the process, but we only lost 13. We only lost 13 to death, so that's not too bad. I have grown to accept losses in Viking Conquest, because it does appear as though they have adopted many of the same Brytenwalda values, shall we say, that they used to have. So, let us see what the loot is like. Okay, not great. I was hoping for a piece of armor, but maybe we need to take on a more deadly party. That might be the way to go. So, as you can see, yes, we're here. I was running up and down here. I traveled all the way across from Norway, and I attempted to find someone. Now, we do have some Swedish Vikings, as I said, but they have 23 elites. So, I think we're probably going to be leaving those for now. Heading back to Edinburgh, because I have finally renamed our refuge, and we will be seeing that in just a second, because no doubt we will be going to upgrade it, because I do have all of the timber, of course. I have all the timber, I have all the tools to enable us to do that. So that will be a very nice thing to do indeed. Hopefully we'll be able to recruit another NPC to be there as well, which reminds me, I do believe we'll be recruiting our captain to the refuge again as well. So that would be rather nice. So 48 per one of these. I'm hoping that we'll just get enough to repair our ship, but we do... Wait a minute, don't we need money to upgrade our refuge as well? I think we need 15,000, don't we? Oh no! If that is indeed the case, then we're going to have a great deal of difficulty. But there it is, yes! We've renamed it Asgard. Now, I'm taking it a little bit far here, because of course that is more to do with the mythology of Norse myth, but it's not particularly... Well, is it accurate? Not entirely sure, but I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it, and that's exactly why I named it that. So, let us... What are we going to get here? We're going to get a priest, I suppose, but yeah, building would actually have costs. So should we do it? Yeah, it would have a... Wait a minute, I think it's 5,000, isn't it? I think it's 5,000, so let's get that guy, and then we'll talk to our captain. Okay, I want to improve this place. It will take 5,000. Yes, it will take 5,000. That's actually okay. This site needs improvement, and I have the needed resources and money too. There we go. Yes, if all goes well, the work will be finished in a week. Yes, thank you. How will the improvement work? Oh, okay. The workers are working hard. I was hoping to get a few more details than that, but nevertheless, that is fine. So we have no one in the garrison here whatsoever either, so we do need to deal with that. But to do that, we do need to get more money. So what are we going to do? Well, let's see. We have 75 units. We have 10 veterans. How many Sphere Warriors? Not many anymore, I don't believe. Oh no, we have 3. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, we're going to wait here for some time, and I will see you very soon. Okay, so I think we have a rather interesting situation right here. We have a Kingdom of Alban vassal who came over the bridge just over yonder. He has 119 units. And I'm thinking maybe it would be an idea to attack this guy. If we can take many of these guys prisoner, we will have a very large amount of cash, potentially. So I would really like to see that, but of course we really don't have a very good army, so I'm going to have to rely on myself, and we only have a pony. A pony with 10 armor and 90 HP, which really is not that much at all. We have actually some pretty low food as well, so we're going to have to buy a couple more of those very, very soon. But as you can see, we have a couple of tracks around here, and there's a very good reason for that. I was scouting out Dunbarton. There are only 37 units there. I know, I really want to siege that. However, there is a very good reason why I have not, and that is because there is a vassal with 225 units patrolling around this land. And as you can see, these are my tracks right here. I went all the way over here, I scouted it, and then this guy ran out. As you can see, he has 250 to 259. So, yeah, he's actually being quite the annoying Nelly, is he not? So, without further ado, let's head in versus this guy. Now, he's just patrolling. He's not actually wanting to attack us, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I am a little bit worried about this, I have to admit. But shall we do commander's options? I don't know. I really like to send our skirmishers, but I don't really have any, so shall we call out? No, we're not going to be doing that. Okay, no duels today. So, yes, as we know, most of these fellows do like to enter battle bare-chested, which does indicate to me that they are incredibly strong, or at least incredibly confident? Perhaps. But nevertheless, how many archers do we have? That's good. We have a lot of archers. So, let's let's see what we can do. Okay, so they have a lot of veteran skirmishers, do bear that in mind, so this is going to be quite difficult. Now, where are our medics? Okay, so we have medics here. I really want to put our medics at the back, but Asbjorn has such good armor now, I don't believe we really require it, so... What are we going to do? Are they going to employ skirmish tactics? Are they going to employ that? It appears as though they are. Yeah, all the armor is loading in now, so that's good. Oh, it actually just pops in when you move a little bit closer. Okay, I get it. So, let's see. I don't even know what to do. We're outnumbered, and I don't really want to be heading uphill while they are bombarding us with all of their javelins, so I suppose the only thing we can do is wait for them to make a move first, and as a result we're going to be moving accordingly. We're going to try and maneuver as best we can, try and make sure that we are not within the line of sight for their javelins, or at least not in range. As you see, peasant woman, sailor, another sailor, a farmer, and then we have a bunch of other units that are potentially going to be quite good, but yeah, I am a little worried. Well, what can I do? Am I going to make the first move? I suppose I can. I can try and waste some of their ammunition. I guess that is something I can do. Are they going to shoot me? Yeah, they are attempting to. Because if I stay at this distance right here, at least if my pony goes down, I will not have any difficulties retreating. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to move our units into this little dip in the landscape, and you'll see why in just a second if our opponents do not move. As you can see, as we move down here, we actually have no problems whatsoever, and we're heading up from a blind spot, so we'll be almost right on top of them as soon as we get around there, so let's hope that that actually works out. If not, then I will try my very best just to take these guys out as fast as possible. There we are. We have advanced to level 16 as well. Oh my goodness, I like it. Yes, I think this tactic may have actually worked out quite nicely. It appears to be working, although my pony has just taken a lot of damage, so do bear in mind that I need to be careful. And we are losing a lot of our units now that they have gotten into the fray and they've actually started fighting instead of running away. Like the cowards they are! Oh no. Oh! Oh my goodness. No! I got knocked off my horse. Okay, we're fine though. Okay, this is actually one of those veterans, isn't it? We need to be a bit careful about this guy. Come on, take him out. Yeah, there we go. It's a champion unit. Of course. Okay, we actually seem to be destroying these guys rather simply right now, which is quite nice, I gotta say. Usually we do have a great deal of difficulty eliminating these kinds of vassals, but I'm really hopeful that they'll give us a lot of trophies as well, a lot of battle trophies afterwards, because that will give us a lot of money. I'm hoping for about 6, maybe? That would be quite nice. I'm thinking a vassal of around this size would give us about that much, maybe. That would be good. And there we go, we took out the leader himself, and their troops start to panic. Oh, we actually have a couple of reinforcements coming in from the side here. We have lost 22 to death, but as you can see, on the other side of things, we have knocked 65 of them unconscious. So we will be able to take a huge amount of prisoners. Now, I'm really quite disappointed that I do not have my mount any further, and it's all the way back there, lying probably dead in the field. So, yeah, that's not too good, because now we are unable to catch up to all of these skirmishers and take them out rather quickly. So they are going to continue to move away from us. Well, I think I'm going to lower my shield for now, and we'll see whether I can actually get over there in time, because if we don't keep running after these guys, I mean, how are we going to catch them? We're never going to catch them otherwise, so I suppose we do have to. And it appears as though Ejor has also advanced in level. I like it. Everyone seems to be gaining some good levels, and Ejor just got a triple kill right there. I like it. Okay, there we are. Very nice indeed. 20 renown and 10 morale as well. Nothing to complain about there. However, we did lose... How many good units did we lose? Oh, we actually lost 7 slave drivers. Not entirely sure how good they are, but I do believe they are one of the higher tier units. So that's really unfortunate, but how many veterans did we lose? It appears as though we lost none? Oh no. Yes, we lost none. Look at that, they all got wounded. None of them killed, which is excellent. Wow, I like it. He did manage to escape, which is unfortunate. I would have loved to have taken him prisoner, but that is just how things go sometimes. And there we are. Let us take all of these units, all of these incredibly good units. Oh yes. Veteran skirmishers, light horsemen, and regular skirmishers. Look at that, 38 prisoners. I wonder how much we're going to get. So, let us see how many battle trophies we're going to be getting right here. A lot? Oh. Is it just me, or do I see no battle trophies at all? Well, whatever the case, they have dropped us a tempered hunting knife, so I suppose that is good. But there are no battle trophies. That is peculiar, because that is a vassal, so you would assume that they would drop something along those lines, but... rather interesting. We have some military slings, regular slings, and that's it. Wow. Okay, I really did not know. So, there it is. Very nice indeed. 830 pennies as well. A very nice bundle right there. So let us head on. There's an Altklut vassal. I cannot believe they are still around. He has 1 unit, just himself, in his garrison right there. Or shall we say, in his army. Wow, okay. So yes, let's head on over to the slave trader really fast, and we'll see how much we're going to be gaining from these prisoners. I'm very hopeful that we'll gain... Let's see, shall we guess? Let's take a guess. And let's see, 38 units. I am feeling that we're probably going to get about 5,000. But that could be quite positive rather than being a little bit negative about it. But let's just take a look here. So we have 3,500. If we get 5,000, that's 8,500. So let's see whether it actually makes that much. If it does, I'll be very happy. If it doesn't, then so be it. That's just how things go. But I am very hopeful. Almost. It made 4,000. 4,000 is not bad, if I do say so myself. I suppose what we could say is that with all the loot that we gained, we're going to be making that. So I suppose in a way, you could say that we made 8,000. Or should we say we made 5,000. And we have 8,000 total now. So that's pretty nice. And we do have to recruit a couple more sturdier units. Yeah, I think that would be rather nice. So let's sell that. Whoa, the tempered hunting knife? Really? Wow, the tempered hunting knife actually doesn't sell for that much. Wait a minute, I'm actually selling something bad here, aren't I? Wait a minute, did I sell that already? No, there it is. Phew! Yeah, there we go. Ragnar's Siax. We do not want to sell that. That is for sure. So, there we go. Another 2,000. And we almost have 10,000 once again. So let us see the ships. And I think we're probably going to be repairing that ship that is heavily damaged. Yes, this is the one right here. Is that true? Yeah, it is. So let's repair that. I know, it's going to take a lot of our money, but I do believe it's going to be worth it. I mean, look at that. 27 men. I think that's pretty good. And it travels at a speed of 17 knots, so how can we not like it? This is 12 knots total, and this is 17. So this is all fine, and we still have 2,000 remaining. So that will be enough to... yeah, that will be enough to pay our next wages. And we will level up our units in the next episode. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.